Since joining the Florida Panthers, Ben Dover has been on an absolute heater. In 33 games, he's got 16 goals and 28 points as the Panthers have a 22-15-8 record. Ben obviously won the Cup with the Capitals last season, trying to go back-to-back now with the Florida Panthers. Here we go. Third period time up against Colorado. Not been going our way. We're actually down 5-2. Ben has a goal in this hockey game, but we're going to see if he can get his team back into this game. And a potential comeback on the horizon. Jones from the point shot. It's going to get saved. That's my puck. That's all me. Never mind. Nathan MacKinnon. He's getting board played in that corner. Bend over playing smart. Ben back to the point. Over to Jones again. Finding Marshy. Back to bend over. Walking that line. He looks like Evan Bouchard right now. Shot. Oh, it's going to go a little bit wide. Florida all over the Colorado Avalanche as Mackenzie Blackwood forced to make another save. And the captain, Sasha Barkov, will get us back to within 2. We got ourselves a game now. We're only down by 2. Ben's going to rush the puck as much as he wants. He has all the speed now in the world. Ben behind the net, waiting, using that ice cue feature. Ice cueing again. Bend over. Back to... Oh, come on, Ben. You got to be better. Oh, Cale Makar. Bend over. Red Rover. Let me take over. Find me. Up to Ben. Ben. Toe drag. Release. Nice save by Mackenzie Blackwood. Down low again, trying to go out in front as Cale Makar is going to pick it up. I got to go for a change. I am dead tired. Anton Lundell made it a 1-goal game, and now Colorado is shaking in their boots. They were up 5-2, and all of a sudden, it is a 1-goal game. Find me, Samoskevich. Over to Ben. Ben, waiting, firing. There's a rebound. What a play, man. The offense right now in the game is feeling good. Lehkonen, bang. There we go. I'm going to finish my hit. Seth Jones, over to Ben. Bend over, using his feet. Entering the zone, but he is going to be offside. Florida is an absolute wagon. Aaron Ekblad scores to tie the game up. Jones back. Oh, nice play there by Smith. Blake Wheeler still playing the National Hockey League? That is crazy in the year 2026. Played around. Over to Ben. Ben's going to lead the breakout. Colorado just trapping it up. I see a lane right down the middle. Bend over. Red Rover. Oh, I tried to take over. All right, I'm going back to my blue line. This is my blue line. All right, Blake Wheeler getting board played. I'm ready for it. Back to Ben. Ben laying out the Colorado player. Laying out both of them. Down low, find me. Bend over. Somebody go back door. Can somebody go back door? Give me an option here. It would be lovely if somebody gave me an option. Godovich going out in front. Jones. 1T. What a ripper by Ben. It somehow stays out of the net. The Panthers have been all over Colorado in this hockey game. Smith can't get it out. They do somehow manage. And then Ben, he's going to send it right back in deep, baby. Go after it. That's my puck. That's me. Bend over, Red Rover. Good forecheck by Ben. Barkov. Shot. Saved by Blackwood. Rebound. Where's it at? We got to get back. 7:15 to go here in the third. The Panthers have been all over the Avalanche. All right, 3:50 to go, man. I don't think Florida has left Colorado's end the entire third period. The Avalanche have been under attack. It has been an avalanche for the Panthers. Jones, find me. Jones to Ben, waiting, firing, and he failed the back of the net. Oh my God, bend over, Red Rover. Let me take over. My second of the night is an absolute snipe. Give me seeing eye because boy, did I snipe that one. That goal is going to give the Florida Panthers the lead here in the third. It has been one-way traffic the entire way. Ben waiting for a hat trick. Get out of here. Get off of me, buddy. How do I still not have that puck, dude? Out in front. Ben wants it. I want it, baby. I want that puck. 3:08 left to go. Jones back to Ben. Walking line. Ben trying to see the lane again, man. This camera angle does give me perfect view to, oh, Ben, what are you doing, buddy? I was going to call for it, and then all of a sudden, it is down the length of the ice. Late stages of the third. The Rovers rovering. Oh, Barkov. You ever heard of sauce hockey, buddy? I think you need to might introduce that to this team. Taves finding. No, Valerie Nichushkin moving up. Here we go. Barkov give and go with Ben. Back to Ben. Ah, nice play there by MacKinnon. He can't get it, though. Bend over in the offensive zone. Barkov again. He's bodying. Go down to Ben. Down low to Ben. Ben behind the net. He's ice queuing. He still has it. Bend over, Red Rover, firing it. Where's the tip at? Marchand out. Nice save again. As the Florida Panthers holding on to a 1-goal lead with 1:40 left to go. Marshy, Barkov, anybody. I'll play the wall. Nice, Barkov back to me. Alexander Barkov finding Ben. Ben in the middle. Ben, rip one. There it is. Bend over, Red Rover, and let him take over. A ho-ho hat trick in the third period will basically put this one out of reach. It was 5-2 at one point, and then we scored 5 unanswered goals to beat the Colorado Avalanche here at home. The time has finally come. Ben, you are playing your old team in the Washington Capitals since the first time since being traded, buddy. Oh my God, EA Sports. I signed with Florida in the offseason. It was not a trade. It was not a trade. Here we are in the third period up against my former team in Washington. We get a 2-2 tie, bend over, backhand, forehand, and it's in the back of the net. There it is. A 20-goal season by Bend Over as a defenseman. He goes end to end like Bobby Orr. And we will take the lead here in the third period. And it is the former Conn Smythe winner and Washington Capital. 1944 left to go in the third. I literally got a goal right off the rip here. Chicky over to Ovi. Ovi, I got to do this to you, buddy. My bad, Ovechkin. I had to give you one. Oh, yeah, Ice Cube Ben. Ice Cube Ben just, oh, look at this smooth skater behind the net. Bend over. Red Rover. I'm going for another one. I'm going for a 40-goal season as a defenseman. Barkov again. Back to Ben. Walking the line. He's protecting the puck. Going to psych out. Back. Marshy. Oh, no. That's a bad pass. Ovi going all alone on the breakaway. Jones is back. Big stick Ben. Big stick Ben. Look at the back check on Ben. He wasn't able to do that in year number 1, but he can now. He's invincible out there on the ice. Up to me. Up to Ben. Give me the puck. Ben wants it. Ben's turned on the fucking afterburners. No. Ben still has it. Waiting. Waiting. Oh, my God. Does nobody want to go back door? Somebody got to give me an option there. I'm going to cherry pick. Cherry pick Ben right now. He's just going to hang up at the blue line. Patty Kane on the Washington Capitals now. Up to me. Somebody give me that puck. No. Faravari over. I'm going to call for it. I'm going to call for it. Kachuk. Up to Ben. Here we go. Bend over. Oh my God. I got ran into. I got no energy. I really do got to get off the ice. What are you going to do, Du Bois? Y'all do a fuck. Win that draw, Barkov. We got full pressure. And of course, he ends up losing it. One of the best, if not the best face-off taker in the league. Is going to lose that one with full pressure. Ovi trying to enter the zone, and it is indeed offside. Barkov to Marshy, and there it is. His 19th of the season for Brad Marchand will extend the lead to 2 for the Florida Panthers, as we just look like an absolute wagon right now. How's that not offside by Marshy? Nonetheless, over Barkov to Marchand, and in the back of the net. All right, a 4-2 hockey. Oh, no, Patty Kane. That'll be the end of you, buddy. Here we go, Ben. Turn on the Jets. Bend over, Red Rover. Let me take. Oh, what a save. What a save by Lindgren, Ben. Protecting that puck again, Ben. Circling. Oh, how do I lose that? I got, who is that? Alexi Protas, the GOAT. Nice save again by Lindgren. Back to Ben. He wants it. The Rover is rovering. Oh, no. I put it out of play. Are you kidding me? Here we go. D to D. Seth Jones. Ben, you're going to pound it in deep, buddy. Just like I pounded your mother last night. Barkov. Back to Ben. I shouldn't have called for that. I don't know why I did. Alexi Protas. Oh, my Protas. The jock strap of Ben is in the third row. I'm going for it. Up to me. I'm gone. Fire that puck up. Here we go. Bend over, Red Rover. No opportunity. Get off of me. Collapse you. I'm going to walk out. I'm going to walk out and snipe it. No, Charlie Lindgren made the save. All right, we scored another one. I'm back out there on the ice. Brock Besser. This is an absolute beatdown. 5-2 here in Washington against my former team. I cannot be complaining about that. Watch this. Bend over, using the edge work. Ben into the zone shot. Nice save by Lindgren. I got that hard shot now, man. Ben is so much better than he was as a rookie. I'm faster. I'm bigger. I'm stronger. I am better. Just straight up better. Oh, yeah, Barkov. You need some help. Barkov needs some help, so Ben's going to come into the corner and take it. Bend over at the line. Oh, Ben right down Main Street, and he will tuck it home. His second of the night. No power play because there was a goal. 4:39 left to go. This game is probably out of reach. Ben already is a 20-goal defenseman scorer. I'm looking for a hat trick right now. Get off of me. If you go after... Oh, Ben. Walking up. Ben. Oh, my. Tried tucking it. Jones. I played it to myself. Jones. Play it down to me. Over. Bend over wants that puck. I was in the Rockstar zone. Nice turnover for Hagee. Back to Ben. Waiting. Firing. Where's the rebound at? Reinhardt. Over to Ben again. Ben walking the line. Using his good edge work, his good skating. Look at the skating ability from Ben. Tight turns against Ovi. Ovi can't do a thing. Down the middle. Ben. Backhand roof daddy. Back-to-back hat tricks. And Bend Over Red Rover is indeed taking over. And it will be an 8-2 stomping by the Florida Panthers. It was, honestly, we look unstoppable right now. 20 minutes to go here in the third period. Up against the best team in the league in the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're like 38-11. If you remember, the game I got injured was against Toronto, so I got to get some revenge. Jones from the point. Doesn't go in the back of the net. Ben right now is scoring at an elite level pace, especially for a defenseman. Get those. Okay. All right. Is that Matthews going after him? You want to drop the mitts, buddy? Yeah, didn't think so. Empty net. All right. Well, we got to go after Matthews now. Come on, buddy. Nobody wants to fight me. Bunch of bitches out here in Toronto. All right, we are fresh out of the penalty box. We got to get a goal. Here we go. Barkov to me. Barkov, find me. Barkov, Ben! Oh my God, what a save by Wall. Somehow the Swiss cheese actually got over there and made that save. 16:58 left to go. Barkov, he's going to lose that draw to Matthews. Riley moves up to Mitch Marner. Marner, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Big stick Ben all over that. Bend over is the best defenseman of all time. Yeah, Mitch the bitch. Oh no, Matthews to Tavares. We are down by a goal, so we got to get back in this game. Here we go. Turn on the Jets. Turn on the Jets. How? How does Mitch Marner just steal that puck off of me? That is so BS. That is utter BS. Tavares, I think he just rang it off the post. Back to the line. Here we go. Find Ben. Get out of the way. Kachuk, I want it. Kachuk. Back to Ben. Shot! Saved by Wall! How? How did he make that save? Down low to Ben. Ben trying to walk into the corner, but Matt Nyes is going to crush me. 10:30 left to go here in the third. Still only trailing by 1. This game is far from over, Mitch. You're going to get dummied, Mitch. You're lucky. Mitch coming in, saucing it over. Up to me. Oh, here we go. Ben, you got to step around the D-man. A 2-on-1 the other way. Backdoor feed. It doesn't get through. How did that puck not get through? I need a breakaway. That's what I need right now. A defenseman breakaway to tie this game up at 4. This is a team that we're going to have to go through in the Atlantic Division, so the Florida Panthers are going to have to wake the hell up. Go after that. Kachuk, that's your puck. Chucky, where are you going? Oh, my God. Matthew could not chuck right there. Jones moves it up over to Ben. Kachuk finding Ben. Ben cannot walk into the zone because he has no energy. 5:40 left to go. AJ Greer. He's going to lose that puck battle. Still a 1-goal game. The shots are all knotted up at 31 apiece. All it's going to take is 1 shot to win this game. In the middle. Oh, no. Off the post again. Win that puck battle. Oh, my God. Why am I cherry picking? I got to get back. Over. Carlo. I'm laying down for him. Trying to block that shot. Seth Jones, though, in the corner. Oh, that's Ben's puck. That's all me. Ben's got to take that puck. And he's got to break it up to Sudarf. Is that his name? Sudarf. Back to Ben. Ben. Waiting. Firing! Where's the puck at? Jones. Back to Ben again. He's going to walk that line. Look for a lane. Lane's not there. He's going to take it himself. Top shelf. Wall's going to make the save. Rebound. It's nowhere to be found. Wall again. No energy. 4:20 left to go. Still a 1-goal affair. Marner, where are you going? Marner trying to get into the zone. Ben takes it, though. Bad turnover by the Leafs. Into the zone is Ben. Ben. Shot! It's going to go wide. Back to Ben. Marchand. And over Red Rover. Walking the line. How is Mitch Marner bodying me right now? Marshy finding me. Ben to the back end. Rebound! It didn't go in! It did not go in. How? Marchand wins it. Back to the point. Over to Ben. Ice queuing again. He's going to tee one up. It's going to get blocked. Shin pads. Full pressure in the offensive zone. Barkov out in front, and the rat, Brad Marchand, second of the night, will tie the game up. I dead ass didn't even see the ice for the rest of the hockey game, and we end up losing 5-4 and go 0-2 against the Toronto Maple Leafs this season. Despite how dominant we have felt throughout the entirety of the regular season, we are only 27-20-9, 63 points on the season, 4th in the Atlantic in a wildcard spot. So we are going to have to start winning some hockey games. We are pretty behind the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're not catching Buffalo, and we are definitely not catching the Toronto Maple Leafs, so we're already at 81 points on the year. Here we are in the third period of a 1-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. I said we needed to get wins, and we literally just iced the puck. Regardless, Bend over really has to start taking over if he wants the Florida Panthers to make the postseason. Even though we win almost damn near every game that I hop into, the sim games has not been on our side. Here we go, Ben, all the way on the backhand, and he cannot bury it. Great save by Samuel Montembeault, keeping the Canadiens up by 1 here in the third period. Caulfield's going to win that puck battle. Kachuk out in front. Barkov cannot bury it himself. Ben's going to pick that up. No, I'm not. I got to get back. I need to get back. Patrick Laine the other way. Laine centering it. Nice save there by Sergei Bobrovsky. 15-15 left to go in the third period. We are still only down by 1, so this is definitely doable as the Montreal Canadiens are going to dump that puck in. Ben's going. Here we go. Up to Bend over. Ben going up on the wall. No. You're not hitting me. Crossover Ben. Crossover Ben in the middle. Ben ripping it. Nice save by Montembeault. I tried to go short side. It just did not work out. I won that puck battle. Where's the puck at? I still got it. How? How is Lane Hutson's little ass bodying me off the puck? What is going on right now? JVR the other way moves it up. Ben picks it off though. Here we go, Ben. Use your nice skating ability, buddy. Through the neutral zone. Crossover Ben. Crossover Ben. Backdoor feed. And Matthew Tkachuk will bury it. His 26th of the season will tie the game up here in Le Montreal. An absolutely disgusting play by Ben through the neutral zone. The crossovers, beats his defender. Matthew Tkachuk goes backdoor, and what a goal by Chucky. He dives at it like he was Bobby Orr. Ben, he's going to pick it up on the half wall, using the ice cube feature again. Bend over. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Smooth skating by Ben. No. There's no option. I got to get out of the corner. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Ben, what are you doing? Barkov in the middle. Find me, Barkov. Never mind. JVR getting laid out. There we go. Run him over, Ben. And he picks it up, Ben. To the outside. Cunning. 5-hole. Yes, sir. There we go. 24th of the season. Give the Cats the lead as Bend Over Red Rover has just taken over. All right, there we go. We now have the lead in the third period. Bend Over playing a great hockey game right now. I'm a little bit offside, though. We got 7:20 left to go here in the third period. Ben skating into the zone again. Is that Brendan Gallagher that just knocked me off the puck? Are we serious right now, EA? Or is this some sort of sick joke? Slavkovsky, sit the hell down, you bum. Up to Ben. No, why did I do that? Why? I legit had a breakaway on the horizon, and I just coughed it up. I choked it away. Kachuk, over to Marchand. Marchand getting decked, though. Over to Ben. Ben, smooth skating Ben. He's going to walk the... Oh, no, I can't walk that line. Not with Slavkovsky on my ass. Where are you going, Slavkovsky? Over to Dak. Gets laid up by Ben. Here we go. Up to me again. Bend over, Red Rover. Let me... Oh, my God, man. I don't have the hands. I do not have the hands, but what I do have is heart. Oh no, Kachuk, bury it! Yeah, Matthew Kachuk gets his second of the night, and all of a sudden, it is a 3-1 lead. With less than 3 minutes remaining in the third period, Montreal makes it a 1-goal game. It is 3-2 in the Bell Center. The Cats, we have to shut this game down. Ben headmans that puck. Oh, what a move by Barkov. Over Marchand scores. Ben gets the secondary apple, and we regain our 2-goal lead in the third period. The Florida Panthers, they're starting to buzz. It now has to be complete shutdown time. We are up by 2 with like 2:20 left to go in the period. Ben's got to take over in the offensive zone, just kill some time, kill some clock, and try to get his Florida Panthers a much-needed 2 points. Ben, he's going to loop backwards. Oh my God, I just got stripped like a hooker. How does that even like remotely happen? Like I'm 6'9", 2-something, 250 maybe. Basically call me LeBron. Oh my God, crossover Ben. Crossover Ben! What a save by Monty. Barkov, win that puck battle, buddy. Kachuk. Chucky, I'm ready for it. Barkov finds Ben. Ben's going to lose it, but we are headed to the power play for the remainder of this hockey game. Here we go. 35 seconds remaining in this hockey game. We are still on the power play. Kachuk just absolutely laid out 2 players in the corner, and the Florida Panthers, they're holding on to a 4-2 lead. We should be able to get out of this one with full 2 points, and maybe Ben gets another goal here. Ben, he's going to ice skate a little bit. Ben. Yeah, no. I got to take that out. I got to take it out. I'm taking it in. Get off of me, Gallagher, you little bum of a thing. I'm going to the net. Ben's going to the net. Back door. Oh, my. Ben, again, I just struggling to pick up that puck, but there I go. Bend over, Red Rover. Let me. I couldn't take over. God damn it, Barkov. 3 seconds to go. The Florida Panthers will walk into the Bell Center and pick up a much-needed 2 points to get us back in that playoff race. Here we are in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, down 3-1 to the Oilers as we are just trying to pick up as many points as we can. Hyman in the zone, gets laid up by Ben. McDavid gets robbed by Bob. It is a 2024 Stanley Cup Finals rematch, and Ben is on the Florida Panthers. Oh no, RV shot, Bob with a save. The Oilers are buzzing. McDavid out in front to Bouchard. Back to Connor. Ben picks it up. Here we go, Ben. Turn on the Jets, buddy. Turn on those goddamn Jets. Bend over. Red Rover takes a shot, and Skinner will have the save. Here we go. The Florida Panthers on the power play, and finally, coach is trusting me out there on the PP with Gustav Forsling. No Aaron Ekblad. No Seth Jones. Gustav Forsling instead. All right, I'm not complaining. Forsling goes back for it. He's going to get bodied, though, by Henrique. Forsling. Up to Ben. Ben's going wide again. He's going to turn on the Jets. Evan Bouchard can't do nothing about it. Ben walking in. Save by Stuart Skinner. That's my puck. Ben, oh my God. Why do I keep turning into the goddamn players? It is like an 18-wheeler trying to move this big ass around the ice. We got full pressure in the offensive zone. Down 3-1. We can cut it to 1. Here we go. Forsling. All right, Gustav Forsling. He turned into goddamn Shea Weber on that slap shot. We got to stop messing around and put one in the back of the net. But Barkov's going to lose a draw to McDavid, and the Edmonton Oilers are going to chip it into the neutral zone. Here we go. Move it up. Ben again. Ice queuing Ben. Ben into the middle. Getting laid out by Ekholm. Reinhart trying to sauce it over. No. Get out of here. I'm trying to forecheck as a defenseman right now. It is just not working. It moves it up to McDavid. The Oilers coming in on the PK right now. Oh my God, that was my puck, dude. Are you kidding me? Kachuk, find me. Matthew Kachuk. Headman's that puck. Ben, all alone. Bend over, Red Rover. What a save by Stuart Skinner. All right, Ben again. Take your time. We're on the power play now, Ben. Power play, Ben. Power play, Ben. He's going to take it himself, and he can't jam it home. A little selfish on the play, but I mean, I got to be right now. This team is not doing enough offensively. They need their best D-man to step up and start putting some points on the table here. Ben's going to cherry pick. Cherry pick Ben. Forsling moves it up to Ben. Ben coming into the zone. Ice queuing again. He's going to stop off. No, I got board played. God damn it. I didn't want that to happen for Hagee. Back to Lundell. Lundell and Stewart Foreskin Skinner again with the save. 11:19 left to go here in the third period. Still down by a multi-goal deficit. Barkov, though. How does Sasha Barkov not bury that puck like I just buried Brett Kulak? All right, Sasha Barkov wins that draw. Back to Ben. Ben shot. Save Skinner. Rebound Ben again. Can't get on it quick enough. That's my puck. No, it's not. McDavid's going to move it up to Hyman. A 2-on-1 brewing the other way. Big stick Ben. Yeah. Get the hell out of here. We got to get a goal, man. What is that sauce hockey by Gustav Forsling? I don't think that was good enough. Ben's going to rover right now. Rovering a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much, but this is what happens when we're down in a hockey game. I get a stretch. There we go. Bend over. Right or over. Fuck me. How does that not go in? He absolutely got a stick on that. Matthias Ekholm, you Viking of a ting, laddie. The Edmonton Oilers are in complete survival mode right now. Back to Ben at the blue line. Ben spinning off his forechecker. Bend over. Nah. Are you serious? Is that not a penalty? There we go. We're going to get another power play. Barkov to Ben, walking the line. I'm going to let one rip, and I'm not talking about a fart. Ben ripping one, and Skinner again is going to make the save. I cannot beat Stuart Skinner. 8:40 left to go. I'm going to get a little bit of PP time here as Adam Henrique gets launched into the goddamn stratosphere. We got to start cooking here, Ben. What are we going to do? All right, Sasha Barkov. I'm going to get open. I'm just going to get open for my team. All right, Kachuk into the zone. Back to Ben. Ben ice queuing, cutting to the middle. A nice shot block there by Evan Bouchard. Henrique getting board play. I'm going to sneak in back door. I'm going to sneak in. Godovich to Ben. One-timer, and Skinner yet again with the nice save. Come on, Barkov. We need a face-off one right now. Sasha, he's going to end up losing it. Kachuk went right through the draw. He picks it up. Chucky over to Ben. Over to his D partner, Forsling, who rips one. It's going to get blocked. Barkov, somebody to me on the one team. Where is the puck at, dude? I can't even see where it's at. I have no energy. I'm looking like Patty Laine right now on the back check as Ben is not playing a great game. The Florida Panthers. Oh, Kachuk over to Ben. I'm just going to launch one away. Skinner again. Glove save. I'm going to park my big ass in front of the net. We need somebody to screen this bastard to try to get one by him because it's not working right now. Whatever we are doing, it is definitely not working. Nurse into the zone. Mikkola finding Ben. Losing it. Oh, no, Leo. Leon Draisaitl, I want you. Draisaitl walking out. Bob with a save. I got to go for a change. 3:25 left to go here in the third period. Still down 3-1 to Edmonton. We are just struggling to beat Stuart Skinner. McDavid, yeah, you better... Oh, my God. I ended up hitting Kachuk. Matthew Kachuk could not get out of my way. Unbelievable. Marchand. Back to Ben. Ben using his speed in the crossovers. Crossover Ben. Crossover Ben. Crossover Ben. What a save by the netminder. I thought I had that one. I definitely got to start using the crossovers a little bit more. They're really effective being as tall as I am. Kachuk, back to me maybe. Kachuk trying to move it over to Ben. I didn't even call for it. I was literally just trying to get open. Brett Kulak, he's not going to be able to successfully dump that puck in. And here come the Cats. Up the middle, right up the gut. Bend over, Red Rover. Seriously. Are my hands that goddamn bad? And unfortunately, this is a game that we desperately needed, but the Edmonton Oilers will end up beating us 3-1 here in Alberta. Unfortunately, the Florida Panthers really did not pick up anybody at the trade deadline. We're already loaded. I don't understand how we are struggling. I mean, you do got an 85 overall defenseman. Ben is an 85. It's kind of crazy already at 19 years of age alongside Forsling. No Seth Jones on the squad, but Aaron Ekblad is still here, and Sergei Bobrovsky, he's down to an 88. So an older team right now struggling to try to make it into the postseason. And right now, I mean, it's not looking too great. Boston actually overtook us for the final wildcard position at 72 points. Only 2 points behind, so we just need to go on a little bit of a run and we can potentially still make it. I mean, I'm not losing faith in this squad. We could go all the way this year, especially with Ben. Just get me into the playoffs and I will do absolute damage. Here we go. We are in the final home stretch until the playoffs, and the Florida Panthers need pretty much every single win they can get, so Ben definitely needs to be taking over. Ice queuing the offensive zone. I'm going to stop up. I'm going to wait. I'm going to play it back to the point. Marchand shot. Nice save there by... Who is that? Is that Stolarz or Wall? I don't even know who is on Toronto at this point. I mean, we're only 2 years in. It is Anthony freaking Stolarz, my man. All right, Ben. Smart playing here. We got a tie game against the best statistical team in the NHL right now. Obviously, what? Connor McDavid already has 92 points, leading the way in the NHL. We get some 4-on-4 hockey here in Florida, so it is time for Ben to cook. There we go. I stole it right off the draw, and here we go. All alone on the breakaway. Ben cannot bury it on my man Stolarz. I had no energy. Back to Ben. Oh yeah, Ice Cube Ben waiting. No. There's no reason for me to fire that puck. I'm going to wait for a lane. Austin Matthews ain't got shit. Okay, maybe he does have shit on me. Reinhart taking a shot. Doesn't get it on net. And here come the Leafs the other way. Ash choose the other way. Ben, cover the middle. No. There we go. Good steal by Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk the other way. I'm not going to call for it. Tkachuk over. Nice save on Sam Reinhart. Matthew's going to win that battle. I'm going to go for a change. I literally have no stamina. Oh, no. Maybe that was a good change. We are okay. 14:07 left to go in this third period. We're going to end up losing that draw. Big Stick Ben is in the lane. There we go. All right. Feed it over to me. Find me. Bend over, Red Rover. He wants to take over. He's ice queuing. Look at the moves on Ben. Back, and he will score. 25th of the season as a defenseman. What a beauty goal by Ben. The footwork he trained in the offseason definitely is paying off. All right, Big Ben gives the Florida Panthers the lead here in the third period. I called it from my D partner, not from the winger game. Come on, Marchand to Barkov, shot, and Stolars is going to have to cover that up and end up losing that draw. McCabe, he's going to move it up. Ben's got to get back. He got to play good defense. We're up by 1, like 12 minutes to go in this third period. Ben gets that puck, ice queuing again. Oh no, I got it poked off me by Murphy. Is that Connor Murphy on the back end for the Toronto? Oh my God, I got a lane. Get out of the way, Barkov. Get out of the goddamn way. No, I wanted to bury it. All right, Sasha Barkov trying to feed it to the middle. That's Ben's puck. Big Stick Ben. Over to me. Bend over again. Ice queuing. No. Protect the puck, Ben. You know what to do. The crossover, Ben. Crossover, Ben. Crossover, Ben. Fire it, Ben. Oh, my God. I almost hit the net. Barkov getting board played in the corner. We got 12:20 left to go in this third period. I want the 1T. Bend over at the blue line. Yeah, there's no shot to be had. No shot to be had. Using my good edge work. Take that shot. Forsling. Shot and a goal. Gustav Forsling from the blue line. Only his 6th of the season, but that will give us a insurance marker in this hockey game. All right, a 4-2 lead, 5-3 lead actually now in the third period, which is going to serve us very well. With 11:57 left to go, I am confident that the Panthers will not blow this game. 8:43 left to go in the third, a 6-3 hockey game as our captain Sasha Barkov gave us that extra goal. I don't think we're going to blow this one. It would be a pretty historic collapse if we ended up doing so. Get the hell out of here, Matt. Nice. Sit the fuck down, laddie. Max Domi the other way. He's got a one-on-one with Forsling, but Gustav Forsling's all over him in the middle. They're going to miss the net. I'm going for it. Rodriguez. Oh, no, Evan Rodriguez. Ben was gone on the breakaway. Shot rang it off the post. Ben's got to get back. Oh, nice save, Bob. Thank you very much, buddy. All right, Ben, skate this puck out, buddy. Ice Cube. Max Domi, get out of my way, buddy. I would knock your ass out and your father. God damn it. All right, we're going. We're dropping the mitts. Brendan Carlo and Bend over. I had a breakaway. Somebody went offside. Ben got a little bit unhappy with his teammates there, but luckily I'm not the captain. Oh my God, Brendan Carlo's beating my ass right now, dude. Bend over might end up losing another fight here in NHL 25 if he does not somehow find a way to come back. And Brendan Carlo knocks his ass out. 2:35 left to go in this hockey game. It's a 6-3 lead. Luosterainen trying to move it back. David Kamp's going to skate it up. I want a body right now. I want a victim to come at me. Here we go, David Kamp. What are you gonna do, laddie? I'll do fucking nothing. You too, mate. Yarncroc. Back to Ekman Larson. Yarncroc backdoor. And Sergei Bobrovsky thankfully makes the save. Late stages of the third period. This game is pretty much done. Luosterainen blast one up to me. Okay, it's gonna get intercepted. Morgan Riley, top 5 D-man, my ass. Get out of here, you bum. Come on, Gustav Forsling, I'm with you. Over to Ben. Ben ice queuing, making... Oh, no! Domi just laid my ass out! What? How did 5'9" Max Domi do this to bend over? This is unacceptable. The Panthers will pick up a much-needed 2 points as we beat the best team in hockey in the Toronto Maple Leafs, at least this season. Here we go in Tampa Bay, 3 points back of the Boston Bruins for the final wild card spot in the Eastern Conference. We are down 3-1 to Tampa, so we got to get going here. Ben, turn on the Jets, buddy. Bend over, Red Rover, Barkov, go back door, feeding it over. It's not even Vasilevsky between the pipes. Barkov gets robbed again. All right, Ben, pick it up. You got to be good here, Ben. Crossover, Ben. Crossover, Ben. He's going to fake. Nah, I'm going back. Back to the blue line. Marchand takes a shot and a save by Ann Fleet. 19:15 left to go. Barkov, win that draw and blasting it. Come on, Barkov. You're one of the better face-off takers in the entire league. And then he gets bodied afterwards by Eric Chernak. The Florida Panthers might just not be a team of destiny, man. We might be a team... booted for the we are a team destiny of the golf course. And I just turned that puck over. What is Ben doing right now? I'm playing like straight ass out here. 15:48 left to go here in the third period. We got to get a goal and we got to get it quick here. Come on, Barkov, win the draw. There we go. Sasha Barkov wins it to the corner. I got to rim it around. I'm breaking up the middle. Here we go, Ben. He's turning on the Jets. Bend over, Red Rover. Let me take over. What a save by Ann Fleet. It didn't work. And I'm going to take a goaltender interference call. Thank you, Stripes, for sending me to the sin bin and pretty much blowing this game for the Florida Panthers. Jones gonna walk in. Seth Jones takes the shot. All right, Ben, it's your time. Ice Cube Ben. Ice Cube. Oh, my God. I got to take it out of the zone. Seth Jones was in my way. Man, my own teammates are just literally clogging up the lanes right now. I'm too big for hockey. Bend over. Oh, Forsling. Over. Why? Why is Sasha Barkov taking that shot, dude? Oh, my God. What a cross-check to the goddamn throat. Anthony Cirelli the other way. Up to Ben. Here we go. Pokes it. Ah, big stick Ben. Got to get there, buddy. You have to get there again. Big stick Ben, and he takes a goddamn penalty. We are cooked. Nikita Kucherov, watch out, buddy. You got to get off the tracks when the train is coming through. All right, Gustav Forsling. Can somebody get me the puck? I got to play forward right now. Considering my team is down in this hockey game, Ben, I got no... Look at... Man, how is Victor Hedman keeping up with me speed-wise? That don't even make sense. Back to Seth Jones. He's going to lose the puck. Stick lift. Stick lift again. Ben can't keep it in. Braden Point gets it out. Oh my God. How many more penalties am I going to take? 6:45 left to go in this hockey game. Point moves it over to Cooch. Cooch coming into the zone. I'm just going to poke. I don't care. I've already taken 3 penalties in the hockey game. You think I care for a 4th? Move it up. Sauce Hockey. Come on. Who is that number 25? Still a 3-1 game. I mean, oh my God. Braden Point just danced me. Absolutely danced me. He undressed me. Bend over is getting embarrassed right now in Tampa. Our arch rivals, our state rivals are beating our ass. Sam Moskevich, back to Ben at the line. Ben, he's going to take a shot. There's going to be a rebound. Nobody in front of the net, though. I guess Florida has completely forgotten what made them successful and how you have to play hockey. Bend over, hops on the ice, and Brad Marchand will bury it. 31st of the season, and all of a sudden, we got ourselves a hockey game as Marshy, the rat himself, gets us back to within 1. All right, Ben, it's your time to shine, buddy. Crossover Ben, crossover Ben, into the middle, bend over, taking a shot, going top shelf, but Anfleet again will make the nice save. Marshy, a 2-goal night, and with 30 seconds to spare, it is a tie game. Barkov walking out, cannot bury it. Anfleet's going to cover it up for the whistle and for the face-off. 20 seconds to spare here in regulation. I can't believe the Cats. They got this much heart. Up to Ben, move it up to Ben, up the middle, crossover Ben. Crossover Ben, backdoor feed, Barkov, what a play by Anfleet, and it's going to go wide. Less than 10 seconds to go. I think we might have some 3-on-3 overtime on our hands here. Gergensen's over Ben, nice defensive play, and we are headed to OT. Here we go, 3-on-3 overtime. This is a division rival as well, so this is a point we got to have. They're probably locked up into a playoff spot, but we need all the points right now. Kachuk, find me. Oh my God, Brady, Matthew Kachuk, what are you doing? Point. Oh no, what am I doing? Why am I going for a hip check at 6'9"? Ben's gonna play a little bit, oh my God, breakaway, Nikita Kucherov, over to Braden Point, saved by Yaroslav Halak. Come on, Barkov, win that draw. Sasha, oh my God, I gotta go chase after it. All right, Ben, turn on the Jets. Ice Cube Ben the other way. Ice Cube in the zone. Backdoor feed. Oh, what a stick in the lane there by Victor Hedman. Oh, great. I didn't even get another shift in overtime. Coach didn't want to play me. We head to a shootout where, honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be shooting. Oh, my God. Ben is the first shooter here in the P-Shot. Bend over, Red Rover. Let him take over. There we go. I get the Florida Panthers on the right track. Got the Mohawks going, and Bend over cannot be beat, baby. All right, so we scored 1. We need Halak to stop. Nikita Kucherov here coming in. Oh my God, what is he doing? What is Nikita Kucherov doing, man? The computer AI in this game is horrific. As long as nobody else scores, we should be able to win the shootout. Reinhardt comes in. He gets saved by Anfleet. I guess both backup goaltenders are going to be starting this game. Jake Gensel the other way. Gensel into the zone. Gensel saved by Halak. Perfect. Come on, Florida. I think if you get one here, you win the shootout. Matthew Kachuk can end it. Kachuk coming in on Anfleet, and he's going to fire it wide. That is not a great shot at all. All we need is a save. Victor Hedman coming down on Yaroslav Halak. Hedman, oh my God, of course he has to score, and we have to sit here and watch more computer AI go back and forth. Barkov into the zone. He's not going to score. Is this Gergensen? Zembis Gergensen from the Tampa Bay Lightning going backhand on Yaroslav Halak, but he's going to make the save. And here we go, Florida. Come on. Started off on the right foot. The rat, Brad Marchand. Dude, I feel like hopping out of here. How long are we going to sit here and watch these computers just go at it, basically whiffing every single face? Oh my, I'm out of here. This is it. I'm done. The computer AI are absolutely horrific to watch, and I am indeed gone. It is a very tight race in the Atlantic Division. Florida is 1 point back of the Buffalo Sabres for that final wild card position. All we got to do, we've been winning a lot of games lately, and if we lose, we take it to at least overtime. So keep on winning, Florida, please. Here we go. We just pounded the Flyers 8-0. We are in a wild card spot for the first time in a long time. And the Panthers all knotted up at 2 up against Montreal in this third period. We got to do something. Shot on net, saved by Montembeault in an offensive zone draw. 1945. Barkov win that draw. I'm scoring it. Okay, never mind. Tkachuk in on that forecheck. He absolutely steamrolls that defender there. Caulfield loses that puck. Tkachuk back to Ben, but it's not even close. Not even remotely close to my tape. And we're going to have to go back and regroup. Move it up to Ben. Here we go, up the wall. Ben's got some speed going wide, but he gets it poked off his stick pretty easily. There's definitely pros and cons of being this big and large, if you know what I mean. Ben is busting up the middle. Bend over. Seth Jones, find me. Jones to Ben on the backhand. Nice save by Montembeault. Ben again. Ice Cube Ben. He's going to walk the line. Get it poked off him again. I'm playing the point. Back to me. Bend over. Red Rover off the shin pads. I feel like Ricky right now. Lane Hudson can't go anywhere. I got to make a line change. Come on, Florida. All we need is one goal. Ben walking into the zone. He's going to wire one. Nice rebound. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. What am I saying? Here we go. Ben's puck. That's all me. Where's the puck at? Bend over. Crossover Ben. No, there's no shot to be had. Walk that line, Ben. Walk that line like a good defenseman. D to D. Shot off the post. How did that not go in? Barkov's in the corner. Ben is rovering. Back to me at the blue line again. Bend over. Cutting to the net. Ben taking a shot. Couldn't get it off. And here come the Canadians the other way. Luckily, we got great defensive style of hockey. Great back checkers as well. Bend over. Ice queuing in the zone. Oh, Ben walking in. I'm too big. I'm too big to handle. Get off of me, Cole Caulfield. You may be the cock, but I am the dick. Oh, no. Where am I going? I still got it. Ben waiting. Back to his point man. Never mind. Barkov firing one. It's going to get blocked again. He's going to miss the net. We are all over the Canadians, but we just cannot find the back of the net. Marchand goes to Barkov. Back to Ben again. Ben, he's going to walk that line, stopping. Nobody in front. Tip, where's it at? Rebound, Jones, he gets denied. Tkachuk can't bury it. We got full pressure. Caulfield trying to get it out of the zone, and he's going to somehow manage to do so. Holy hell, how do we not score a goal there, Florida? Move it up for Hagee. Over to Ben, Ice Cube Ben. Come on, Ben, you got to drive harder, laddie. You just ran out of real estate, lad. Oh my, Reinhart takes a shot, and Montembeault again is forced to cover the puck up. 7:20 left to go in this hockey game. It is still a 2-2 tie. Ben, crossover Ben, taking a shot. Nice save by Monto. I got it again, or Monty. Oh, Ben, walk in, Ben. Rip one, save again. What drugs is Samuel Montembeault on? I'm taking every shot possible, and this guy's gloving it down easily. Oh yeah, Ben, walking down Main Street, and it's going to get blocked. That was a goal. The goaltender was way out of position. Reinhart back to Ben. Oh no. Kirby Dack. He's going to get a breakaway. No. We're back. We are back. Good defending by the Florida Panthers. Good steal by Samoskevich. Over to Lane Hudson. I'm kind of cherry picking a little bit right now. I'm not going to lie. Yaroslav Halak. He plays that puck. Up to Jones. Here's Ben on the half wall. Crossover Ben. It needs to be crossover Ben. You still got it, Ben. Ben, you still have that puck. You still have that puck, buddy. Out in front. There it is. Bang! What a save by Montembeault again on Samoskevich. Reinhart finally. We find the back of the net, and it's none other than Sam Reinhart. Shots are even. The score is even somehow, and here come the Panthers. They are going to come rolling back. Bend over. Cutting to the net. Ben taking a shot. Saved by Montembeault again, but we get an offensive zone draw out of it. Nick Suzuki trying to get the puck out. He can't do it, though. That's not a real captain. Out in front. Nice save again. Montembeault has been absurd. Oh, no, Ben. You got to get back, buddy. Ben. Back check, Ben. You got to get back. Here we go. We're headed the other way. Transition play. I'm not going to go and fight. This is a game that we need right now late in the third period. Oh, no. We're going to lose that draw. Halak. Play that puck, Halak. Oh, no. Yaroslav Halak damn near cost us a goal. I don't know why he played it. I don't know what stupid bastard called for that puck for Hagee. Over to Ben. Taking a shot. Saved by Montembeault. Where's the puck at? It's 4-on-4 hockey. Ben is taking his sweet-ass time getting back up. Block shot there by Montreal. I have no energy to catch Nick Suzuki. Luckily, we are back. Nice play there. I'm not going off the ice. We got 45 seconds to go. I'm staying on for the remainder of this hockey game. Ice Cube Ben. Ice Cube Ben. Get off of me. There we go. Bend over. Red Rover. Let me take over. What a save again, Montembeault. For Hagee to Ben at the blue line. Oh, no, Ben. Shake off that defender. In the middle, Ben taking a shot. Rings it off the post. Monty doesn't know what is going on. Bear turns it over. Ben the other way. Walking the line. Another great blocker save by Montembeault. The dude's been an animal. Ben walking out again, and he will bury it. His second of the night will give the Panthers the lead late in the third period. And there we go. Against a division rival, the Cats get a much-needed 2 points as we try now to make the postseason. Here we go. This is a must-win game. The Islanders are back by 1 point They have one less point than us as we hold the final wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. We are leading by 1, a 3-2 advantage into the third period here, as the Islanders yet again trying to make the postseason. Here we go, Ben. Turn on the afterburners, buddy. Turn on the Jets. Bend over, Red Rover, trying to tuck it in. He couldn't get it to go on Tarasov. Jones, back to Ben, walking the line. Ben taking a shot. Barkov trying to tip it. I've still yet to get a goal where somebody tips my shot from the blue line. I'm just waiting for that day to happen. I honestly thought it'd be way more common than what it is, considering it happens pretty frequently in real life. Move it up to Ben. Ben, get off of me, buddy. No. I'm just going to take a shot. Outside shot. Tarasov save, and we get an offensive zone draw. 15-15 left to go. Jones back to Ben at the line. Bend over, waiting. Oh, yeah, get away from me, buddy. Ben takes the shot, and Tarasov is going to glove that down with the leather. We have 15 minutes to go in this third. We're still holding on to a 1-goal lead, so I'm feeling confident that we can do so. Vesalainen into the middle. Nice play by Seth Jones, and the Cats are away. 2-0 the other way. Barkov with a shot. He gets his own rebound for his 41st of the season. And the Florida Panthers now have a 2-goal lead here in the New York Island. All right, a 4-2 lead entering the third period here. We got 14 minutes to kill off. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? All right, Ben. He's taking numbers. He's taking names, kicking ass, kissing babies. And I think I got to go for a change. Actually, I can't change right now. Duclair in the zone. Nice back check by Matthew Tkachuk. He moves up to Jones. Jones up the wing. Ben's cutting hard to the net. Bend over, Red Rover. No, it didn't get to me. All right, time for a line change. Here we go. 9:30 left to go. Ben just blew by his defenseman. Oh, yeah, go to the net. I'm taking the shot. Oh, my God. How did that get blocked, dude? I feel like on 2-on-1s, especially with this camera angle. Marshy, shoot it, buddy. Come on, Marchand. What are you doing? Pollock moves it up. He gets laid out by Ben. Banging the bodies right now. Anthony Duclair. Bend over, Red Rover. Let me take over. Get out of here, bud. I'm going to shove you to death. Bend over. Oh my, look at the cross check by Ben. And unfortunately, that is going to be a penalty on him. 6:10 left to go in this period. Ben leading the rush. He's doing the Mohawks. Ben taking a shot on net. Easy save there by Tarasov. I got to get back. Back check Ben. John Gabriel Pajot the other way. Ben's got to stick in the lane. Reinhart, find me. Reinhart, I knew you were getting laid out. Give your balls a tug there. Why? Why did I say that? That is not my saying. Ben's going to cherry pick. Cherry pick Ben. Cherry pick Ben. Here we go. Reinhart, over to me. Reinhart finding Ben, and it didn't go in the back of the net. Unbelievable. All right, Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe back to Bend over again. Blasting one away. What a shot block there by Andres Lee. 5 minutes to go in this hockey game. Up by a pair. I'm feeling pretty confident. We got 2 minutes to spare in this third period. Can Bend over and the Florida Panthers lock this game up and get the 2 points that they needed? Oh, no. Horvat taking a shot. Nice save there again by Yaroslav Halak. I believe Sergei Bobrovsky might be injured. He hasn't played in a long time. Give it over to me, Verhaeghe. Here we go. We're leading the rush. Go backdoor. Backdoor feed. Bang. And it's in the back of the net. Sam Oskevich will put this game away. All right. We got 1 minute to go here in the third period. Mohawk Ben right now is going to get the line, dump it in deep, and go for a line change. It is a 6-3 hockey game. The Panthers are not going to end up blowing this one. And there we go. A big game, possibly the biggest of the season, and the Florida Panthers come out on top. Well, I guess it all comes down to this. One game at the end of the season. The Buffalo Sabres, if they win their hockey game, they actually surpass us. So we need at least 2 points to clinch a playoff berth. Well, here we are in the third, still in New York. We are down 4-2 to the Islanders, and basically if we don't lose it or we don't win this hockey game, we got to rely on the Buffalo Sabres choking away the final game of the regular season and losing it. 15:48 left to go. Get Ben out there on the ice. He can, oh no. Pierre Engvall the other way. Ben's got to turn around and go back. Pierre Engvall, you're getting bodied, buddy. You are getting absolutely bodied. Matthew Tkachuk moves it over to Ben. Here we go. Full head of steam in front. Oh, I see a lane. I see a lane. Ben walking in. Top shelf. Couldn't bury it, though. I squeeze away from my defender. Back to the blue line. A shot from the point. It's going to get blocked. Matthew Tkachuk taking a slap shot in 2026 was not on my bingo card. Andres Lee, get out of here. But how? How does he still have that puck? I don't understand. I got to cherry pick. The boys are just staying back, though. Up to Ben. Bend over, Red Rover. Here we go, Ben. Backdoor feed. Marshy cannot bury it. 11:23 left to go in this third period. We are down by a pair still, trying to fight for 1 goal to get us back in this hockey game. Vesalainen into the zone, trying to deke, but he can't do anything with it. Up the middle. Godovic, Gadjevich, whatever the fuck your name is, bud. Give it to me. Ben, ice queuing. Again, oh no, I just get ran into. Shot! Rebound, where is it at? The Florida Panthers have the fourth line out here with Bend over. They are not helping him out at all. Back to me. Back to Ben. I'm trying to walk the line. Halfway through the third period. Could be our final third period of Bendover's career. If we don't make the playoffs, this might be it. Romanov gets bodied. Here we go. Godovich finding Ben. The Mohawks on the back end. No! How did I get robbed? How on earth did I get robbed? But there we go. Bendover, Red Rover. Let him take over. And the Cats are back in this one. Well, they are going to score while I sat my ass on the bench. But thankfully, we're back to within one yet again. Sam Oskevich, baby. We're going to see how much heart Florida has in this third period. Do they have a comeback in them? One-timer. Ben blasting one. It's going to hit his own teammate. God damn it, Ben. All right, I'm going to have to play very offensive. We already are down by a pair. Oh, we need to get a goal. No, get out of here, buddy. Big Stick Ben is in the lane. New York trying to gain the zone, but they can't do it. A horrible turnover by Barkov. I'm going to get open, though. Finally, it's back to a one-goal game yet again. It could have been a tie game if we didn't give up that goal, but obviously everything, or God, works in very mysterious ways. Is that the saying? Move it up to Ben. Here we go, Ben. Ice Cube Ben. Ice Cube Ben to the backhand. Can't bury it. No, I got in the way of my own team player. Romanov gets stripped like a hooker. Bendover coming into the backhand. What a save by Tarasov again. Ben has it yet again. Cutting out. Bendover ripping it. Nice save again, Tarasov. I'm on a mission right now. Bendover is on a goddamn mission. We're keeping that puck in. We're keeping that puck in, baby. Yes, sir. Reinhardt walking out to Jones. Nice save once again for Hagee. Ben's activating from the blue line. Bendover. He's going to get bumped off that puck, though. Verhaeghe's in on it. Verhaeghe. Back to Ben. Ice Cube Ben. Let it rip off the shin pads. Verhaeghe to Ben. Oh, my God. Can somebody find me on the one-timer? Bo Horvat. Bang. Get the fuck out of here, buddy. I'm not playing around any longer. 5 minutes to go. Nice save. Oh, yeah. Stretch pass. Stretch pass Ben. Here we go. Into the offensive zone. Go to the net. Oh, my God. You got to go to the net there, Sam Oskevich, buddy. I got to get off the ice. We don't got a lot of time left in this hockey game. Well, not only am I not going to get another shift, but we also got scored on, and we lose the final game of the regular season and potentially now miss the playoffs. We choked away our playoff spot quite literally. 40, 29, and 13. The Buffalo Sabres, they won their final game, and in doing so, we definitely choked away our playoff spot. 40, 29, and 13. 93 points. The Sabres in the final game of the regular season punched their ticket to the playoffs, and the Florida Panthers didn't even make it, with Ben joining the roster in the offseason. Sasha Barkov had a career-high 42 goals, 117 points. It still was not enough. Matthew Tkachuk, he had 96. Marchand was very good. Bendover, 35 goals as a defenseman, and none of it really mattered, as Sergei Bobrovsky only played 62 games, and Halak down the stretch of the regular season was straight up ass. Bendover would be amongst the top 10 point scorers for defensemen in the NHL. He would have the most goals at 35. Nobody was even remotely close. But at the end of the day, none of it really mattered, considering we missed with the Florida Panthers, who literally had a juggernaut of a squad. Well, that one is going to sting. The Washington Capitals, a complete repeat of last season. Even without Bendover, they defeat Colorado in the finals, this time in 6 games. They're back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, and that free agency move of Ben leaving Washington looks absolutely horrific. If this isn't EA absolutely screwing me, like, what is? Like, really? Are we serious right now? Despite missing the playoffs, Barkov is going to win the Ted Lindsay, Art Ross, and Hart Trophy. Maurice Richard will go to Leon Draisaitl. Makar is going to end up winning the Norris. Brock Besser, the Conn Smythe. Mackenzie Blackwood, the Vezina. And for the Selke, that is also going to go to Barkov. As if we're being honest, I have no idea what is next for Mr. Ben. Maybe it's time to retire and pack it in. We had one goal. We got that done. Headed on to year number 2 and had an absolutely horrific season with the Florida Panthers. He doesn't know what is next. This could be the end of Bendover. So make sure you do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I would like to say thank you all for watching, and until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.